Hello and welcome. This is the scene here at Molineux. I'm Derek Ray, here on the commentary position, joined by Lee Dixon to help me describe all the action. And we've got Premier League action coming right up. It's Wolverhampton Wanderers facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, I'm excited about this one. Great atmosphere in here. Everybody looking forward to this game, especially me and you.
The initial 11 for Wolves. Rui Patricio is the keeper. João Moutinho plays alongside Ruben Neves in the centre of midfield. And the idea is to have just the one striker up there trying to pose problems for the opposition.
Good luck.
And the team selected for Brighton and Hove Albion. And the positioning of the forwards particularly interesting.
Yes, Derek, a four at the back and a conventional four across the midfield, but the two up front is what I'm looking at. It will become a one with a one behind, and that one behind will be playing in the Teddy Sheringham role.
Thank you. Enjoy the game.
And they kick off here. Perry. Ruben Neves. And there to intervene. Trossard. Yves Bissouma has it. Gross. And they've won possession again. Moutinho. Making use of his physical strength to hang on to it. Losing possession. Good pass. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? Well, they couldn't take advantage of the opportunity. And now the delivery. Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves. Just not looking confident in possession. Well, on you go, says the referee. Advantage. Neves. And take it away. Possession changing hands. Moutinho. Fabio Silva. It's with Ruben Neves. Silva. Perry. Well, that is how to run at defenders. Take it away. Maupay. No space for them here. Space and time, and he's through here. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Silva. And unable to keep possession. Welbeck. And the referee has pointed to the spot. A penalty it is, and a chance for them to forge ahead. Well, he'll be thanking his lucky stars that the referee settled for a verbal warning rather than a booking. And the penalty is converted. I don't think anyone really questioned him.
Well, here's the replay, and he sends the keeper the wrong way with a lovely penalty. Gives him the eyes, and it's all over. Lovely pen. Well, the manager knows the importance of that goal. He also knows that you're at your most vulnerable just after you've scored.
The opening goal of the game then. Extremely sloppy in possession. Bissouma. On attacking possibilities. And intercepted it. Moutinho. Well, not the greatest pass. Easily intercepted. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Trossard. Welbeck. Not a good pass. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they take advantage of the situation? Players back to cover. Moutinho. Perry. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. Options in the centre. And just like that, they've lost possession. Space on the flank. Bissouma. Gross. Yves Bissouma has it. Maupay. And now passing it through. Can he take the chance? And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, as we see it again, the 1-2 is so hard to stop when it's done like that. But as good as the move is, the goalkeeper has had an absolute shocker. Beaten at his near post, terrible.
It's going their way, 2-0.
Brighton and Hove Albion goal, number 9, Neil Malcolm.
Podence. Couldn't keep it. Bissouma. Neil Maupay. It's with Welbeck. A good and fair challenge. Perry. Fabio Silva. Making progress. Oh, surely! And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is perfectly timed. It causes havoc, and he takes full advantage of the time he's given. It's an accomplished finish too.
Well, 2-1 it is here. Adam Webster. Jahan Bash. Ruben Neves. Silva. Perry. Moutinho. It's a good Wolves move in the making. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. And a poor ball. Morgan Gibbs-White. Moutinho. Fabio Silva. It looks promising. Magnificent challenge to win it back. Can they hit on the break? End product or not? And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Perry. Moutinho. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Jahan Bash. And it's with Gibbs-White. Really good reading of the game to win possession back. Ruben Neves. And the flag has gone up here, offside the decision. Throw-ins given. Silva. It's with Moutinho.
As you can see, the visitors haven't had too much of the ball, but on the break they've been devastating. The pace really hurts defences. They've been electric when they've had the ball.
He's in with a chance. And you've got to say, he's made a right mess of that.
He's tried to place it, Derek, but he couldn't place it farther from the goal if he tried.
Moutinho. Might be onto something with that ball. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. And the danger is averted. Pascal Gross. What a shocking pass, really. Moutinho. Fabio Silva. Counter-attacking, very much an option. It is a decent-looking attack here. Well, he's lost it. Trossard. Will he play it in? Pulls it back. Gross. Opportunity here. In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, here it is again. It looks a simple goal. He gets in a position not that far out from goal, but he has to hit the target. He does that, and it's in the back of the net. Well, his players have followed his every command and some. The coach must be delighted.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1.
Brighton and Hove Albion. Number 9, Neil Maupay.
Podence. Moutinho. Fabio Silva. Oh, nice ball over the top to chase. Silva. And it's with Gibbs-White. Podence. Well, not the greatest pass, easily intercepted. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreeves.
I've got to say, he landed really heavily on his shoulder there and looks like he's in severe pain. But he looks less concerned than the bench, who are worried about him. I think he'll stay on.
Cheers, Jeff. And Welbeck! Just cleared away in the nick of time. That's a very impressive piece of defending. Podence. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. And he did well to cut it out. Well, disappointing end to the move. And that was a move of great promise. They could easily have been in. Neil Maupay. Bissouma. Maupay. Welbeck. Gross. And he might be through here. Well, he saw the whites of the keeper's eyes and the whites of his outstretched gloves. Great goalkeeping.
Well, he's denied a certain goal there. Great reflexes from the keeper.
And he's fired over the corner. Keeper had work to do. Well, pressure building, another corner. And firing it into the area. Well, it's off target. They were watching him like a hawk. Neil Maupay. Dunk on the ball. Moving into the advanced position. Useful looking ball. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. And now the delivery. Well, dealt with that ball comfortably. Unable to trouble the defence with that cross. Moutinho. It's with Ruben Neves. Fabio Silva. And tidily played. Can they find a gap in the defence? Looks promising, this. Strong play here to keep the ball, to wait for the support. Neves did well to win the ball back. Can they hit on the break? Delightful pass. And crossed in the direction of the back post. Well, it was pretty straightforward for the goalkeeper. Welbeck. Yves Bissouma has it. Well, you know, I don't think the goalkeeper will be the slightest bit bothered by that effort.
Well, he won't want to watch that on the replay, I tell you. He was way wide there.
Trossard. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Well, we're focusing on him for a reason. He's asking plenty of questions of the defenders, Lee.
Well, they've really struggled to keep him under wraps today. It's simple. His movement really causes defenders problems, and he's done that again today.
The two teams have switched around and are ready now for the second half. Nicely cut out. Podence. And a tidy tackle. What can he do from here? It's with Ruben Neves. Setting off perhaps a little bit too much here. Dangerous looking attack. Through ball just overdone. Well, is it going to end up being productive for them? And he read it well defensively.
Wolves' possession stats are brilliant, but they have to create more, they have to be more positive. The final third play has been slow, too predictable.
A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. A fine reading of the situation. And the counter looks on here, options available. Bissouma. Welbeck. It looks promising. Gross. Will he play it in? But it can't get through. Something to worry about here. And a throw-in it's going to be. Jahan Bash. Fruitful looking attack. The delivery. And on the volley, that's not exactly how he intended to catch it.
Well, it's worth a chance. 1 in 10 it goes in the top corner. 9 out of 10 goes where it did do.
Take it away. Ruben Neves. Moutinho. And it crossed the touchline, so a throw in here. Burn. Bissouma. Welbeck. Now in possession, Trossard. Yves Bissouma has it. Plenty of options. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Moutinho. And it wasn't a great pass, was it? Moutinho. And it's with Gibbs-White. Marcel. And played to the front post. Able to deal with the threat. Now they're going to alter things. Here's the substitution. And firing it into the area. Well, cleared away over the byline, and a corner kick to come. And taken short. He's protecting it effectively. It's opening up for them. Well, that's how to dispossess your opponent. Bodies forward and the break looks on. Well, an example of a counter-attack that went nowhere. Moutinho. Adam Webster. And 30 minutes left for play in this match. Difficult to stop him. Jahan Bash. Can they create something from here? Jahan Bash. Options in the centre. Using his strength to shield the ball. And the danger cleared. Marçal. Willian José. Moutinho. Running with the ball confidently. Ball's gone. Well, they'll be happy to have regained possession. And they are on the move again. And he's broken free. Could be. Well, they can say a big thank you to the goalkeeper. That was inspirational.
Well, that's as good as a goal at the other end. Brilliant save from the keeper.
Over it comes, attending to his defensive chores. A danger here as he runs at them. And the emphasis is on creativity, alert defending. Marçal. Great strong tackle, throw in forthcoming. So a personnel change then. Podence. And it's gone out of play. Goal kick coming up. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Adam Webster. McAllister. Podence. Nouri. Willian José. He's in control of the situation. Can he finish? Well, not really a shooting moment he's going to be especially proud of, Lee.
Well, he did have other options, but he thought, you know what, I'm just going to have a go.
Tremendous intuition to win it back. Real danger. As clean as a whistle, that challenge. We're now inside the final 20 minutes of the game. Ryan Ait-Nouri. It's with Ruben Neves. Willian José. Good physical play. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. Might be onto something with that ball. Over the byline, hence a goal kick. McAllister. Mopé. In position here to protect the ball. McAllister. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Has someone to play it to. Serious miscue in terms of the strike. Easy for the keeper.
No, he won't have an easier shot to save today. That was really awful finishing from the attacker.
Oh, showing excellent vision. Willian José. Could pull one back here. And he does! He's thrown his team a lifeline. The belief is back.
Well, I think the players realise what they owe this coach. Lovely sight to see them celebrating with him. Well, as we see again here, the damage is started with a beauty of a through ball. And once he gets himself settled with the keeper to beat, he hammers it into the back of the net. Smashing goal.
Well, neutrals are getting their money's worth. 3-2 in this match. And a decent position for Wolves to be in. Well, they want that equaliser, but their passing remains smooth. Robbed them. Ben White. Dunk. Yves Bissouma has it. Oh, lovely ball. And they need to get tighter here. Dan Burn. What can he do from here? Able to close down the shot. Well, moving the ball impressively here. They've lost it.
The players are using this energy from the crowd to drive them forward time after time to get back into this.
Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. Moutinho. And here is Willian José. Losing possession here. Being pressed and pressed high. And taken away. Useful looking position, you've got to say. Couldn't keep it. It might be perfectly set up for the counter-attack, you know. And an astute piece of defending. They've won back possession. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Didn't quite go to plan. Always going to be the goalkeeper's ball. Well, a successful intervention, winning the ball back. They get forward, but time is very much against them here. Adama. And here is Willian José. Well, that attack going up a dead end, and the keeper has the ball. McAllister. Dunk on the ball. Well, great read there to intercept. Willian José. It's with Moutinho. An authoritative challenge. Well, he did his job defensively. It comes to nothing in the end. How can they find a late leveller? Willian José. Marçal. That's how to blunt the edge of the opposing attack. And a useful cross. Cleared away. Giving the ball to the opposition that time. Jahan Bash. Well, he played that one really well. Well, the flag has gone up here. Offside it is. And they will make the change now. Willian José. They're showing a willingness to attack, as they must, given the circumstances. Time running out. Bissouma. Mopé. Yves Bissouma has it. Just not looking confident in possession. Moutinho. And Wolves in a position of menace. This could square the game. And it has! Such late excitement. And no wonder they're jumping for joy as we speak.
Well, here it is again, and all the credit goes to the goal scorer. But you have to ask questions about the keeper. He's got to have that covered for me. No wonder he's frustrated with himself. Well, it's not easy being a manager, and that's why they've let him down a bit there.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. They've regained possession. Level pegging, but can they change that? Trossard. It's Dan Burn. Now he must favour the cross. Jahan Bash. McAllister. Good physical play. Deserves credit for winning the ball back. Ruben Neves. It's with Moutinho. Well, he saw the situation developing. How can they nudge in front late on here? Neil Mopé. Is it going to be? That is a moment he would dearly love to have back if possible.
Yeah, it wasn't his best effort, was it? But I bet he thought, I haven't got anything on, why not try a shot? Well, that's the frustration of a manager right there, watching his players come so close and being powerless to help.
Well, he's given us away. He continues his run. Oh, that's a fine pass. Alexis McAllister. Crucial intervention just then amid impending danger. What can they do from this corner? The minutes ticking away in this game. Over it comes. And there's the whistle. They cannot be separated after 90 minutes.